Hi everybody, I'm sitting home making a video for you. Hopefully this will help you log on to Canvas and navigate to get to our class and understand how I've set it up. So again, this is kind of a stress for all of us, but we will get through it. It's a learning experience, and if you have any questions, let me know. But we're going to start with this website. What you see here is me recording, but up here there's a website, and if you could take a picture with your phone real fast, this is how the district is saying to log on to Canvas. So I don't really know what WebAdvisor is. That's more of a student thing. I haven't been involved in that side of the campus yet, but it's saying to use your first initial dot, last name, and the last four of your student ID number to log on. So that should get you into Canvas, okay? And from here, I'm going to take you to a browser, which is basically a picture, an image of my desktop. And I'm going to guide you through getting from your desktop into our class and navigating through the first module, okay? So I'm going to switch my screen now. And this is my desktop. So I have Google up, and you're going to, in your address bar, you're going to type in craftonhills.edu, hit enter, and that will take you to the Crafton Hills website. Here you're going to see that blue logins button. Click on that, and in the drop down, the first item is Online Classes Canvas. You're going to click on that button. And this is where you might need to log in before you get to this screen, okay? So what you're seeing now is my dashboard. These are all called dashboards. Your dashboard will not look like mine. It will have all the classes, little squares for all the classes that you are currently enrolled in. But it should include the stress management class here with my little picture, my little dog's picture, okay? So you're going to click on that, and what you're seeing now is similar to what you're going to be seeing, but it's not exact because for some reason I can't show you the student view. I can only show you my view, so it might be slightly different. But I have set it up so you're going to automatically, when you log into that class, you're automatically going to start at the home page, and that home page looks like this. Stress Management, Emotional Well-Being, 120-10. It's got a date on it. It's got this pretty little picture on it. Looks like a Yucaipa sky right now. And a little welcome back note from me. And you've got the syllabus here linked. If you want to look at that, it's the same syllabus you've had since the beginning of the class, but if you want to refer to it, it's right there at the top. Then you've got the date for next week. And that date tells you basically what to do. So we're going to be working through modules 1 week at a time. And I want you to begin with Module 9. We're not at the beginning of the semester, so we're starting with Module 9, which really covers CHIN Chapter 6, Challenging Stressful Thinking. Now, some of this stuff I might change periodically, so by Monday it might look slightly different, maybe not. But basically, within the module, there is a vocabulary quiz, it's a practice quiz, and a discussion assignment, which is basically your journal. And these are embedded in modules, and it gives you instructions when you get to that page, and I'll show you some of the pages. And then you're going to continue. Once you get through this module, you're going to continue and go to the next one, which in this case is Module 10. We're now working on CHIN Chapter 7, okay? So I'm going to show you what the module looks like. So if I click here, begin with Module 9, it takes me to all of these pages. Okay, the quiz is here and the journal is here, but otherwise it's pages. They're all linked together. And all you have to do is start with first one, and you're going to read through them. So it starts with 6.1. I just labeled it that because it's easy for me to understand the order when I do that. Learning outcomes, what you're going to be able to do at the end of this course. You read through this. I like quotes, as you know, So this would be the kind of quote I would have on a PowerPoint slide in a classroom, and the image that I found to go with it. And then I like asking you questions as you're reading through some of these pages. I really want you to think about how you challenge stressful thinking. That's what this chapter is about. I want you to personalize it. So my goal as a teacher really is to help you want to learn. Help you learn and want to learn. Okay? So just think about that. You don't have to do anything except think. Okay? And apply this to yourself. Then over here, I'm going to drag this over here so you can see it. Move my picture up here. On the bottom right side, there is a next button. And that next button will take you to the next section of the module, which I've labeled 6.2. Again, you're going to read through this. You can see on the right side over here, there's something called Immersive Reader. That would be for blind students that wouldn't be able to read these pages. So if you want this to read to you, you click on that and it just starts reading to you. It's kind of cool. And so read through this, and then I have what they call embedded a video here. So you click here and it starts playing. Just like if you're on YouTube. When you want to stop it, you stop it. You get through it and you go to the next button. 6.3, we're still in chapter 6. Here, again, you continue reading. I've given you quite a bit of information on Viktor Frankl, who is mentioned in our textbook. And I think we have a lot that we can learn about stress management by learning about Viktor Frankl and his life. He was a Holocaust survivor. This is his bio. If you're interested in reading that, you click on that. And then there's a video here. If you click on it, it opens up a little bit bigger, and then again starting it. And then down below, here's an image of one of his books. I read this book many, many years ago. It had a profound influence on me. It's a great, great book, Man's Search for Meaning. And here's some great quotes by Viktor Frankl. So again, if you want more quotes, you just click on there, and there's, a website that has a ton of quotes by him. Click on Next. Here's the next section, 6.4. I'm going to read through this. It's talking about cognitive theory, and this is a website that had some really cool extra links in it. So if you want to know more about depression, anxiety, marital conflicts, I don't think anybody in class is married, eating disorders, anyways, you can click on that and it'll take you to those websites for more information. These are videos of interviews with Albert Ellis, who really was the founding therapist of rational emotive behavior therapy, cognitive therapy, and it's interesting. I like videos. I like hearing from the people that actually developed the theories instead of just talking about it or hearing somebody else talk about it. So it's kind of interesting. And more information on that. Here's a little diagram of the ABC model, they call it, where something happens and you either think irrationally or rationally, which leads to unhealthy or healthy consequences. Again, if you're thinking irrationally, then you kind of say, that's not right. And then hopefully that takes you to effective change. Okay? So these are questions to ask when you are disputing your irrational beliefs. Here are some great questions. Again, read through those questions, and really, I would like for you to think about an actual irrational thought that you have. We all have them, and sometimes we need to just say, hey, wait, let's change what we're thinking, okay, and come up with a better consequence. This little highlighted area tells you that when you click next this time, it will be taking you to the discussion board where you are to complete your journal, discussion journal, I'm calling it, for chapter 6. Okay, so I'm going to click next, and this is what it looks like. So I've given you instructions. I've given you the journal prompt. It tells you what to do. Scroll down and click next. And here it says click reply. Here's reply. So you're going to click reply. It's going to open up this box for you to type into. as soon as you type what you want to type in there, you're going to click Post Reply, okay? And people have already posted some stuff in here. When somebody posts stuff, I want you to post on a Monday, and on a Wednesday I want you to go back in here, and I want you to reply to your classmates. And again, scroll down and post your reply back to them. You're going to reply to at least, what did I say? 3 of your classmates' posts. You can also like your classmates' posts. If you want to do that, you can do a little, there's some kind of thumbs up button, okay? And you're going to get back down at the bottom here and click Next. And read through that. And here I've got a document that I want you to open and read through. And then I want you to click here and open this worksheet and practice. Use it to practice reframing a conversation, okay? And these 2 items are from a book called The Assertive Option, which I read many years ago. It's an outstanding book, and it's actually available online through the Open Library. You have to start an account with them, and free. It's like online. It's really cool. It's a little electronic book that you can flip through. I also found this really cool website, and it was developed by this young woman, and she came up with this really cool little graphic here. It's from her website, and it's called A Serene Pursuit, if you would like to know more about what she's talking about and sharing when it comes to positive self-talk, which is something that is in our chapter for the week. Click Next. Next. And again, with technology, there are delays, okay? Not everything is smooth or easy. Sometimes things don't work, and if they don't work, let me know so I can fix it or switch something out. But we're in this together. Again, we're managing as best we can during these very challenging times. So read through this. And again, I like pictures. These are just pictures that represent what I'm saying here. Keep a thought journal. It's a really cool picture of what somebody's thought journal might be. It might not be just pictures. It might not be just words. It might be, all kinds of things. You could put photographs or whatever you want in there. I've kept a journal for many years, and I find it very useful because I go back, 20 years, and I go, wow, somebody got married, or I started to college, or whatever was happening in my life is written in my journal. And I also realized that I got through some really stressful times, really happy times too, but really stressful times. And it's like, wow, I've grown a lot. I've come a long way. And so there's great value in keeping a journal for yourself. And again, I love quotes. So here's a quote to wrap this section up. And then it says, next, you will complete your vocabulary quiz for this chapter. So you click on Next, and now it takes you to the vocabulary quiz for chapter 6. And yours will not look like this. So I've got a preview button. I don't think it does. It might look a little bit differently. But basically, here are your instructions. Here's what it looks like. You're going to go down here. And what I want you to do here is just copy, paste, but then you're going to fill in the blanks. And after you fill in the blanks, you're going to submit that quiz. Okay? So once you submit it, it takes you back. You can scroll down and click Next. Okay? And this is your homework for the following week. And it is to take notes as you read your textbook and while watching one or more of the videos. And this is about time management, which you will learn when you go to the next module, does not exist. Okay, so these are both videos of Stephen Covey. As far as I believe he is the guy that has a fantastic model on self-management. That's what we're going to call it. And these are great videos, and I like to talk about this topic. And so you will learn more about it when you